As we've just been hearing, a teenager who was jailed in Dubai for having a sexual relationship with a 17-year-old girl has died in a car crash 3 months after he was released. Marcus Fakana was a passenger in the vehicle in the early hours of Friday. The driver of the car, Marwan Mohammed Hussein, has today appeared in court charged with a number of offences, including causing death by dangerous driving and driving without a licence. Hannah Gray reports.
Just 3 months after he was released from prison in Dubai, Marcus Fakana from Tottenham has died in a car crash. He was jailed for having a sexual relationship with a 17-year-old girl. The 19-year-old died in hospital in the early hours of yesterday morning.
The Met Police said that they tried to stop a vehicle here in Tottenham just before 1 a.m. on Friday morning. They said there was a short pursuit, but they lost sight of the vehicle. Then I've been told that here on the roundway, that vehicle crashed into this van.
People in the neighbourhood heard the crash and sent these photos. Police say the passenger of the vehicle had significant injuries. He received first aid at the scene, but he died in hospital a short time later. Marcus hit the headlines in December, and people took to the streets after he was sentenced to 1 year in prison in Dubai for having a sexual relationship with a person under 18. He had a holiday romance with a 17-year-old girl who was also from London. He was 18 at the time. The girl's mother reported Marcus to the UAE authorities after seeing messages between the two. After 6 months in prison, Marcus received a royal pardon from the Dubai ruler in July.
He'd confided in me how excited he was to have that freedom and how positive a future he thought he had. And so it's particularly heart-wrenching, and also for his family, obviously seeing the pain that they've been going through just in the past few hours, and that they've had to deal with during the time that Marcus was in prison for 6 months this year. It's just so tragic.
The Met Police says it's informed the Directorate of Professional Standards as well as the Independent Office for Police Conduct. They're also asking for anyone who saw the car driving around the area that night to contact them. Hannah Gray, BBC London, Tottenham.
At least 175 people have been arrested during a pro-Palestine protest in central London. Officers said arrests were made for offences including support for the banned group Palestine Action. Nikki Schiller has just sent us this update.
The Met Police Chief hadn't wanted the protest here in Trafalgar Square to take place, but it has, and there have been over 175 arrests. The Met also telling us that of the public order officers on duty across the capital, policing things like football matches, 70% of them are here policing this protest. That's 1,500 officers.
A Conservative member of the London Assembly has defected to Reform UK. Keith Prince, who was a Tory party member for almost 50 years, served as leader of Redbridge Council from 2009 to 2014 and is a councillor at Havering. He's been the Assembly member for Havering and Redbridge since 2016. And over 200 people braved the wind and cold last night for Glassdoor Homeless Charity's annual sleepout in Chelsea. The event raises funds for emergency shelters and support services. For the first time, the charity will offer a women-only shelter this winter as rough sleeping in London continues to rise.
Hundreds of mosques across the UK are opening their doors this weekend as part of a campaign to strengthen community ties. The initiative is being led by the Muslim Council of Britain. Rosie Barnett has been in Tooting to see how one London mosque is taking part.
At the Tooting Islamic Centre, today's call to prayer was for all. As part of an open weekend, the mosque is encouraging anyone, be of any faith or none, to come and visit and learn.
I work in a Catholic school in Balham, and we have lots of Muslim children in the classroom, so it's nice to see their religion, see how they relate to it.
And it's not just teaching about religion, but food, culture and history too.
People have these very fixed stereotypes about what another race or culture is like, but actually it takes about 10 seconds and you realise you're the same people who go to the same shops and drive cars in the same streets. It's a message that I wish more people understood.
The event's not just taking place here in Tooting, but across London and the UK, with more than 250 mosques taking part. While the initiative has been running for a decade now, organisers say this year feels more important and more necessary than ever.
It's all about that transparency, showing diversity, showing cohesion across the community, especially with obviously the negative narratives that are going on at the moment. It's really, really important that all of us band together as communities, whatever background, whatever faith that we may belong to.
A message of unity in a time so many feel divided. Rosie Barnett, ITV News.